To give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rokor, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the brothers that teach in truth and sincerity. Salakia, the camera went out. I think it go out every 15 minutes. I'm not sure. But just to finish on with the lesson, this one, once again, these are the Lord battles I like to do, because every day is a battle. Every day is a fight. And don't be ignorant to think that every day is not a battle. Hell, every second of your life is a battle, man. You know that your body, this might no this on topic. You know your body is attacked by bacteria each and every day, and your immune system fight. Your white blood cells fight every second of their lives. Like of your life. So your spirit is being attacked by demons and lust, and vanity every second of your life, man. All right. But anyway, I was speaking on I was speaking on those elect men, I was speaking on how the Lord is only coming to save the nation of Israel. The Lord only dealing with the nation of Israel, but even within the nation of Israel, He has an elect, and those are the men, which is the elect, the 144,000, and the 1/3, which consists of men, women, and children, is the Lord is coming to deliver throughout the four corners of this earth. Now I'm going to read this, Revelation 7 and 9. After this, I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number. Right, and I was saying how, which no man could number. That's how this is talking about the number of Israel. Well, this is talking about Israelites and not other nations, because it's against our law to number Israel. That's a sin against the Most High to number the nation of Israel. For example, and how you know that is when David tried to count all of Israel, and that was a sin against him. Now it say, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne. Yeah, that's where people get lost. You got to realize that we were scattered amongst these heathen nations. Let me get this in James. 1:1. It say, James, a servant of the Most High, of the Lord Yahweh Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. That's plain. We were scattered abroad. We were scattered abroad, man. And I'm gonna keep reading, because the next thing I want to touch on, because I touched on in the first video of who and what is the nation of Israel and which is the elect. But now I want to touch on, how would you know if you are the elect? What would you be doing in this time? The times we living in, how would you know? Well, here it is, verse 2. My brother, count it all joy when thou fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. The only people in this modern time that's preaching that they are Israelite are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. There's no other nation that's claiming that they're Israelites. First of all, I mean, just think about it. Really, there's no other nation that started when the truth came into play in the 60s. Before then, there was nobody going out preaching, saying, "Look, we're the children of God. We're the real Israelites. We're this and we're that." And if they did, they didn't keep up with it. Damn, she got a flat. Oh, my bad. I know. I'm just looking. Yeah. So there's there's no one out there that's claiming that except us. That's one fact. And it's, and then when you in this truth, you got to endure in this truth, man. That would make you an elect, man. It said, my brother, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing that the trying of your faith worketh patience, and let patience have her perfect works, that ye may be perfect and and uh and perfect and see this that old English, and wanting nothing, you know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Hey, I know if you guys watch my videos, I fucking hate old English, man. That's the man. I'd rather read some fucking Chinese letters than fucking old English, man. Let me see what that say, man. It say may be perfect and entire, right? All right. We can look that word up just so we all know what's going the fuck on. If it get to it. It say complete in all its parts, in no part wanting or unsound, complete, entire, whole. Right. To to be whole, man. You know? Now, man, and once again, that's how you would know if you were part of the elect, man, doing the videos, man. That's a big thing in this in nowadays, is to see. In the modern time, we call what we're doing videos. What we're really doing is prophesizing. What we're really doing is giving our personal is giving a testimonies, man. Is doing the work, man. Faith is say trying your faith, work of patience, you know. Keep pushing on, man. Let me get this in Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42 and 1. It say, behold my servant whom I upholdeth, my elect in whom my soul delight. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Right, that's what we're gonna be doing, bringing forth judgment into the Gentiles, and in all Gentiles, the natural Gentiles, and to the people of our nation that don't know who they are. We wake them up, man. So that's how you would know that you're a part of the elect too. If you teaching and you giving all nations their judgment, and within your nation, you're correcting the the brothers and sisters that going astray, and telling them who they are. You telling them their history. You telling them the Most High name and His Son name. You know, you giving them judgment, and you telling them if they don't get right, you're gonna get caught in the destruction when the Lord start bringing when the Lord start putting on start bringing His plagues full scales. You know. And elect is to say the elect whom my soul delighteth, man. So the Lord, He delighting when you do the works, man. You gotta love doing this work, man. You gotta have that passion, man. You know, just like off the scene of Hurricane, Denzel Washington, man. His face was he was so passionate. I don't got the picture, but he was, he was in the spirit, man. Hard. He was in the spirit, man. He looked at that window. He said, I did 30 years. He said, I'm 50 years old. I was in this for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that passion for doing this work. I'm bringing out precepts. This is Psalms. Right, because we don't want to get caught up in this destruction. You should have fear. This is Psalms 105. Psalms 105 and 15. It say, he suffered, I mean, saying, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Right, and that was going to happen. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He breaketh the whole staff of bread. Right, because we know that we understand that we live in a time of prophecies. So we know a famine is coming. We know death and destruction is coming, man. You know, and if you in this truth, you're going to be protected, because we have a crazy ass enemy out here. He go by the white man now, but he's the devil. He's the Edomite with the Bible. He come from his real name in his biblical name is Edomite. He come from a man named Esau for the nation of Edom, and these Edomites, which these so-called white people, they out to get you Israelites, man. They have a perpetual hatred for you Israelites. Hell, one way you can tell that who's the elect is who get fucked up the most about so-called white people. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. White people don't hate no people as much as he hates y'all, man. That's one way you can tell. Well, we gotta, whoever on top right now is these so-called white people speaks about these Edomites coming at us, these devils coming at us. They don't hate the Chinese. They don't hate the Ishmaelites. They hate you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians to the core, man. And we supposed to hate them back, man. And another way you would know you would elect if you hate Edomites, man. You supposed to hate them more. You hate wickedness, man. If you in this truth, the Lord, you know, it's a beautiful thing to be a part of the elect. It's a beautiful thing to worship Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, man. With all your spirit, man. Because guess what? The Lord's going to protect you in that day, man. He said, do my prophets no harm. Talking to them fucking Edomites, these devils, and whoever else that got the nerve to bring harm into us. The Lord said, look, do my prophets no harm. So you brothers don't got to worry about nothing, man. You know, a lot of people falling off now because you scared to get a paper cut, man. Fuck these goddamn devils. Or whatever the fuck they gonna do, man. It's Isaiah. I'm gonna get this Isaiah 33, man. I can't do this long. Only got 15 minutes. Isaiah 33. And 15. He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despised the gain of the oppressors, that's how you know you the elect. If you despiseth the gain of the oppression, like of the oppressor, the Edomites, they oppress us. They oppress us. You know, even to the highest, to where they took our nationality, they took the Lord from, meaning they told that we was niggas, so they put us in hardcore slavery, into the lowest, even to now, it's tax season. Brothers, we can't even get our taxes because Edomites want to, you know, being devils. You can't have your woman not in order. You know, you have a baby, the doctors, they gotta shoot your baby up with shit. You know, get pulled over by the cops. You gotta pay tax. You gotta pay bills. You gotta live in the world with faggots and homos, pedophiles that live on your street. You get locked up if you speak out against anything. They feed you GMOs. We're the oppressed. We're getting oppressed here, man. So if the good chance that you part of the, if you despise the gain of the oppressor, that shake his hand from holding of bribes, that stop his ear from hearing of blood, and shut his eye from seeing evil. Meaning, you don't sell your soul out to gain anything in this world. You rather, just like Moses, Moses rather suffer. Moses rather suffer with his brothers than to live. How it goes, to live in wickedness for a moment.